We are beginning tonight with a first-of-its-kind study on saltwater intrusion taking place along a 30-mile stretch of coastline in Monterey and Santa Cruz counties. If it's successful, it could give us the most accurate picture yet of our groundwater supply. Action News reporter Phil Gomez joins us live from Santa Cruz with details.
Well, Aaron, the findings from Stanford and University of Vancouver scientists could help water management agencies devise a proactive groundwater strategy, especially here on the Central Coast. A team of geophysicists are using Smudowski Beach in Moss Landing as their coastal lab. They've stretched 25 miles of cable, stuck posts 4 feet into the ground, then send a small electric charge 900 feet underground. From that, they get measurements, which eventually turns into an image that gives them a bigger picture of our water supply. It's critical information for water managers because 70% of Santa Cruz's fresh water supply comes from aquifers, those pools of water just under the surface.
They would be able to model what would happen if we did this here, what would happen if we did this there. And so it gives them the data they really need, information about where we have fresh water, where we have salt water along this coast.
Soquel Creek Water Department is already feeling the pinch of saltwater intrusion in some of their wells. This study could help answer some unknown questions.
How soon that salt water will hit our production wells, because we don't know the location of the interface between the saltwater and fresh water. Once we know that, we can predict how much time we have to address the situation and make sure that it doesn't migrate into our production wells.
This scanning system, which scientists say is similar to CAT scans on humans, could also help farmers.
So they know how much water to pull out, where to pull the water out, how to mitigate how fast they're pulling the water out in order to reduce the seawater impact.
Especially along the Monterey Bay.
There are stretches along the coast where we still have fresh water pushing out to sea. There are stretches along the coast where we have salt water moving landward.
They're about halfway done with their study, and they'll share the information with water agencies along the Central Coast. Aaron?
Fascinating stuff. Thank you, Phil. So to give you an idea of the scale of this project, it took them a year to get 85 permits from many different agencies and private owners so that scientists could conduct their study along the coast.
California drought coverage more dire by the day. These are side-by-side pictures of Chesbro Reservoir near Morgan Hill. Picture on the left from 2010, the one on the right just a couple days ago. The reservoir is at 1.1% capacity. Other Central Coast lakes and reservoirs aren't far behind, some doing better than others. The Uvas Reservoir, also in Morgan Hill, is at 3.7%. San Luis Reservoir, San Benito County, 22%. Lake San Antonio at 4%. Nacimiento, 17%. Loch Lomond Reservoir near Lompico, more than 60% capacity.